Hi everyone, I'm Mom Sandra.
Ben, son.
Good to see you all. We're going to just give you another quick update with what's been going on. We've been talking about motivation, and last week, Ben, you weren't very motivated. How did this last week go?
Up and down. Some days I've been motivated to try to heal myself and such. But some days I've just been like giving up and saying, fuck life.
Right.
So.
I know for me, like I've talked to you a few times, and you have been motivated. You've been cleaning your room and doing laundry.
Yeah, yesterday I was
good.
fixing up my room a little bit even too.
That's good. That's
So
good.
I was trying to get my food or my cutlery and stuff in my boxes, and I'm like, fuck, this is a mess.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna not sit down, but take some time and just organize my boxes. And I organized them so good, I almost had an extra box. So I just was just threw some
That's great. That's good. And then there's days when I know I've talked to you where life sucks and why bother,
Yeah.
But I just want you to know, Ben, that you do matter and that people do care. And, like this is your life, buddy. And I know for me, I've seen that you've lost a lot of weight in the last few months, which is a big deal.
I know, because it took a long time. Well, not a long time, but it took a hard time to gain that weight back.
Yeah.
Because I'm back at my weight that was like 5 years ago.
When you were really bad.
Yeah, I know.
So that's not good. So.
I got almost at the bad point,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, and that's part of...
And I still try to remember to eat, imagine if I wasn't eating, I would have been dead like a month ago.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Ben? You're trying, and...
I'm trying. It's hard,
I know it's hard. I mean, I know it's hard for me as the loved one. And, Ben, I got to say, a lot of people out there really appreciate us doing these videos because they're learning. I think we're really helping in removing the stigma.
Yeah, we're keeping an open topic about it, no judgment, no judgment here.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's freaking tough.
I'm at good times, right now, fuck, I'm trying to eat. I'm just trying to eat proper.
That's good. Hey, that's a step in the right direction. And I'm just going to address the loved ones. I know how hard it is because we always say substance use disorder is a family disease and it affects all of us, everybody that loves you. It affects them, Ben. I can't imagine what you're going through, but I could explain that for me it's been really tough. But I am literally, like you, taking one day at a time, 1 minute at a time.
1 second at a time.
1 second at a time. And I really have to push myself to take care of myself. So I can only imagine it must be just as hard or harder for you to do that, to motivate yourself.
Well, yeah, especially when usually drugs, depending on the drug you take, increases your dopamine and serotonin, whatever the fuck. And that's usually what helps you know what to do right in life. But once you don't use it, it's like you have no motivation to do anything.
Well, and the thing is, Ben, because we've been here before.
I already know. I feel so plain and lame in my life, man. I feel like there's no point in living. Even on the good days when I'm doing good stuff, I feel like, why am I even doing this good stuff? Just because I'm doing good doesn't mean I feel good.
Right, and I feel for you.
Fuck, I don't even know what to say about that.
And you know what, Ben, all I can say is it takes time. And I've said it before, healing your brain. And your brain, because when you're using, and I'm not a doctor, but everything I've read, when you're using your serotonin, your dopamine, it is elevated from the drugs, like you're saying.
Yeah.
But when you stop using, your brain is like, whoa, where is all that stuff? I need to make it again. And this is in basic terms.
Or it's not that it doesn't make it still makes it. It's just that it doesn't have the same altitude level that it was at before. So your normal level feels lower than your normal level because your normal level used to be the drug level, which is like tenfold.
Right.
Which then your normal level is like tenfold minus, but it's actually regular, but it's minus the original drug use. So
I hear you, Ben, but that's part of building that up again.
You gotta recover.
you need to recover, and that's part of recovery, and that's why it sucks, and that's why it's hard for people, from what I understand, because you're not getting that same feeling, that good feeling with the serotonin or the dopamine. So, people use, but it takes time to build it up. And then once you're clean for a while, then we can go to a doctor, and there is help for depression, and there's meds. And I know you are against meds, but let's just keep taking one day at a time. I think we're good here.
Yeah.
But this is our update, and it's real. It's a roller coaster. We're taking one day at a time.
Yeah, I feel like some days I'm like, just the other day when I woke up, I felt like a freaking zombie. I had no energy at all. I was like, oh my God, like, I didn't even want to like move, but I knew I had to.
Right.
It's like, I can't sleep forever. That's just death.
Yeah. And you know what? Keep pushing yourself, buddy, because, in time, it will get easier.
Yeah.
Just remember that, and remember you matter. People care. You've got the support. I know for me, I'm here to support you for change, and let's keep going one day at a time, 1 minute, 1 second, because it
I always
adds
say
up.
1 second because I
1
can't stress
second.
that enough.
That's good. 1 second at a time, because that builds to the minutes, to the hours, to the days, and
Just
so
to think
on.
of a minute is like, you could be daunting. Like, even if you're sitting in front of like using it and you have stuff, you're like, I'll wait a minute, and then you're like 10 seconds later, you're like, oh no, I'm just gonna hit it. That's like 10 seconds, not even a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
just hang in there, buddy. And just remember, where there is breath,
there's hope.
amen. Take care, everybody.
Peace.